Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Rogue and Gambit, issue number 3 of 5, Ring of Fire. I love that even the subtitles have some Johnny Cash subtext in it. It's really cool, dude. Totally digging it. So, after they just got their butts thoroughly handed to them in the previous issue and this issue, they're just sitting down doing a little bit of love fest kind of thing. Yeah, they're doing some therapy, and they're revealing more of their past. They're talking a lot about their past and what their biggest problem was. It was trust, and it was back in Antarctica. So mind you, back during a time when they were losing their memories, they're recalling this while they're losing memories. Oh, sick. I see the irony. Anyway, so later on, they go and they realize that their next door neighbors are gone. They're not in their bungalow anymore. And on top of that, Rogue is able to touch Remy now, and Remy's powers have seriously diminished. All right, so both of them, they're realizing there's an issue. Now, granted, this does mean that they get to, get it on. I think the kids today are calling it hook up. Hook up used to mean something entirely different. You know what I'm saying? Hook up used to be like, yeah, I'm going to go hook up with my friends. Now, all of a sudden, that makes you different. That makes you weird. That's unacceptable, okay? Anyway, so Kitty Pryde goes and sends them some coordinates by cell phone. And apparently their room isn't fully bugged. Maybe it is. Not sure. Don't care. The idea is they go to this place, and there's all these patients who were apparently mutants of some sort that were just found wandering around on the island. They don't have any memories about them anymore. So this will all make sense finally in about a minute, because they go and they see that this one room to this wall looks like it was hastily repaired. Huh. Where could that have happened? Anyway, so they bust through it, but it takes forever because their powers just aren't up to snuff. And they see a whole bunch of copies of themselves, like past versions of themselves with different costumes and all that stuff. So they got to go and fight each other, literally. So they are actually able to make it through. I mean, like, it was really good. This was actually fairly high stakes. They're joking with each other and things like that. But at one point, it looks really bad for Rogue. She's not doing good. Like, she's about to get snuffed out, knocked out. But no, like, they all come through, and they're finally laying there on top of a pile of themselves. And I'm just saying, if you guys need a nice cushy pillow, Rogue has got one of the best butts in comic book history. So I'm just saying that. Let's move on from there. So Lavish shows up. She's that freaky psycho chick. Right at the very end, she's like, and it turns out that she uses powers. She uses powers. What? She uses the powers of taking people's memories to increase her own powers. So I'm not entirely sure what her powers are, but she's able to take people's memories. There's that. I don't know. And then when this powers are up to the next level, as she says, I don't know what that exactly does for her. What other power does she have that is increased by her stealing people's powers? Anyway, so this is going to be the next issue, issue number 4 of 5. So you can see the little gender bending there. They're actually going to be dressed in each other's clothes, I guess, having each other's powers, so that's gonna be kind of freaky. Anyway, this is a really good comic. Like, I'm thoroughly impressed each time at just how good this comic book really is. Kelly Thompson, that's her name, and Pierre Perez, man, Perry Perez, the artist, you know what I'm talking about. Absolutely amazing. I'm giving this comic book my pick of the week. This is really good stuff, dude. Like, just, there's so much history here, and it's funny because that's actually a part of the story, is their history, their memories. So, I don't know, dude, like, can you think of a better way to have a comic book where you're rehashing things that happened in the past, but it's actually not getting in the way of the story? I don't think you could, so I'm impressed. Anyway, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, class dismissed.